Alright. Been a second. So, we have In Search of Solil to do. I was looking at this guy earlier. I didn't see if he had an adventure plate or not. But, oh, I'm sitting on a bag. We are back from our weekend break. Yesterday I was off as well because Thanksgiving in Canada, but we're back. Heavensward. I think we're going for Limitless Blue next. Actually, let me pull up the thing really quick. Alright, so including this quest that we're about to pick up, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quests until we hit Limitless Blue. And we have 28 before we're finished Heavensward. Or MSQ of Heavensward, not post. The Solil was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed by. Sure enough, Lady Lionette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hydaelyn has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only... But why did I see damage down there? Did you guys see that? Like right above where it said Vanu? There's just like 700 damage. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. I think we know the perfect candidate, Little. Let's pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave now. There are other matters which require my attention. We're gonna run for him, butter. It's cold up here, do. The closer we get to finishing Heavensward, the closer we get to going into Stormblood. But I'm so excited because on the 20th, Spider-Man comes out, and I am going to be streaming that, most likely. I streamed Miles Morales, so I'm going to stream Spider-Man 2. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Azazla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. Like the M1 Grands they got back there. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Little, the Ascians tried to tempt him with, as they tempted Guys with the Ultima weapon. If he spoke true, even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we need another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you are ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. Just a little bit, my boy. I got a sweater on and everything today. I'm all cozy, guys. Do you know what I kind of want? No, I'm going to save that for when I'm trying to get into a queue for Limitless Blue. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tattoo of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. That's bright.
Holiday! Mito.
Part of, gay bolg. I will say, playing as a samurai might be some of the most fun I have had in this game in quite a while. Because I'm used to being like a healer, or in the off like times a tank. I've never really DPS'd for more than just like trying to get like job leveled up a little bit through dungeon queues. I like this little casual outfit. It's not exactly what I want to be wearing at the moment, but you know, it's nice to be a little different. Little, get it? Little, aha. But I don't know. Is what it is. We're going to, what was I gonna say? I think when it comes to the in-between of this, I'm gonna go Gunbreaker. Because I mean, my warrior's only 2 off. It wouldn't be too hard to get that up to 60. Yeah, I mean, Gunbreaker is my preferred tank, admittedly. I'll have to figure it out. Because I wouldn't mind a little bit of a spice up when it comes to in between. Because obviously, when I'm running in between the expansions, I will be something else. So when it comes to in between from A Realm Reborn to Heavensward, or A Realm Reborn, I went White Mage. In between A Realm Reborn to Heavensward, I went Warrior. In Heavensward, I'm Samurai. In between, maybe I'll go Gunbreaker, and then I'll be Samurai again, and then in between Stormblood and Shadowbringers. Did I say Stormbreaker originally? I meant Stormblood. In between that, I'll go Dancer. Oh yeah, doing from Heavensward to Stormblood. No, I mean from doing Stormblood to Shadowbringers, I'll maybe be Sage or Reaper, because I've never played Reaper before. So it'd be interesting to see the way the story goes for that. And then Endwalker, or Shadowbringers to Endwalker, I'll just like stick on my Samurai or something. Anyways. boys have been working hard at preparing our flight, and I am pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... There he is, the lad, clad in blue. Pray forgive my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news on of our missing scions, but she assures me that Eorzea and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Come. We can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. I've been playing some Apex properly again tonight for the first time in a while, and I'm excited for that.
The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Little. Shall we get going?
Yes. Gonna be finishing up a Pokemon Soul Link I've been doing with one of my friends.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
You know what I'm gonna do? Just in case it's needed. Hasn't been for a while, but we always need the potential, right? That's because, in case it's needed. From here, Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Little. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak.
I see an ether current.
Assuring Solil is here. I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for the Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. I'm hoping that I do, like, stick on Samurai. I'm thinking this is gonna be what I'm sticking on. I don't know. I want my main job on this character to be DPS of some sort. What DPS it's going to be? It could be Samurai. It could be Dancer, because Dancer is one of my all-time favorite classes. In order, I would say it's Sage, Scholar, Gunbreaker, Dancer, Samurai Dancer, one of those two. I have anything that I can put on? No? Okay. But I think Samurai is where I'm going to stick. Although it doesn't have party utility, which is like my only like downside I'm looking at. Or that like concerns me. You search the skies for the Solil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. We have 3 of what's needed so far. It's like, I feel like if I do use this character a lot and I want to run, you know, raids with people in the future, I'm gonna kind of need, you know, utility to give, right? Like, let's see. I'm trying to find out what people have been using in, like, raids and stuff to see if it's, you know, useful. Which, it does look like Samurai is used quite a lot still, so I could just still rock with Samurai. Not necessarily need to go on something else. But, you know, I'm a guy who overthinks stuff a little too much. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure.
Begs for mercy of netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die.
Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? But by whom? My voice did a little like hiccup. Over there. Imperial troops?
Ishgardians, seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is.
The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, little, protect the Vanu. Did I seriously miss? Oh, I was hit with blindness. That makes sense. Imperial Centurion. Get rid of this guy so he doesn't bother our young lad here anymore. Oh, just let me hit this from behind, you son of a... I mean, I could just stun him, but, like, that's a lot more annoying. I'm gonna lie.
Netherlings save Lanu Vanu from certain death, showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lanu not Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them, shows gratitude where gratitude is due.
I think I sound like that AI voice.
Lanu Vanu owes much to the Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcome you. To village we go, to north, come, come.
So, Garleans was searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lanu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. North. 133 yalms to be exact. I can't wait till I get to Shadowbringers, guys. I'm so excited. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 ba da 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 ba da ba 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 da 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 da. Ba da 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 ba da 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 da. It's up of. I don't know how I walked right past him, honestly. I feel like I didn't even see the guy. But I could just be blind.
The Vanu Vanu help.
I don't remember how I did the voice, honestly.
Like breeze guides, leaves into rest. Come lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Lanu Vanu widens, wide arms in greeting. Behold, Okzundu.
Far warmer welcome than the ones you received from Vundu, I think. From the Vundu, I think.
Ha! Vundu bluster, and blow hither and yon, sound and fury, like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets the thunderous report?
There you are, did you see it? The damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where?
The white?
There goes Bismarck.
He's wounded.
By the 12, did that beast just eat that island?
O insatiable white, O devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Lanuvanu, waste no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief Zundu.
Or Chief of Zundu. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK for a quick second. Okay. My nose is a little stuffy today, so I had to go grab a tissue box. Plus, when it's cold out, it doesn't. It's so annoying if you get a little runny. Which is very rude to me, considering I can't run. How dare my nose be able to do it, but not me.
With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sonuvanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken his words. Hearken to his words.
Zundu. Vocalized?
Netherlings deliver, Lanuvanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr's winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains soothe the hearts and sunshine too warm. Gratitude of Sunu, chief of Zundu, is boundless.
Big horns.
We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alfino Levier, and these are my companions, Little Frog and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a vessel, or a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the sea of or in the cloud of sea. Ah, so like black steel shod contraption from which you save Lanuvanu. Alas, no. The ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours. Though not the enemy we're looking for at the present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white, and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanuvanu hear of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanuvanu. Aye, aye, winds carry purpose, of netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek me to Azizla.
I'm losing the voice, but I'm keeping it as best I can. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sonu, what exactly is this Azizla?
Beware, netherlings, for blackest cloud portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest, there lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isles, to where key is kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck, it lies, beyond reach of foul hardy.
And beyond ours.
Rejoice not, his gluttony, Lanu Vanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sanu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all Vanu.
A primal. Black and the white, Pokemon games. So, Azizla is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. As much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we will go about this is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan. We are out of our element. At this time, we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white, and let us each question the residents of the village. Then regroup and share our findings anon. I'm gonna get the ether current. How far is this one? 400 northeast. I like how there's just none elsewhere. It's just all here.
Vanu Vanu. If netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunuvali, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon, and moon to sun, netherlings must greet Kunuvani Valley with a bow.
Boing. Oh. Boing. Boing. So, with Spider-Man, I will be going for the 100% on stream. Most likely, at least. Spider-Man 1 2019 edition, not remastered. Miles Morales and now Spider-Man 2 are, and Spider-Man Miles Morales are all games that I have 100% in, or both games. Both within a week of each other. So hopefully I'm able to do the same on, Spider-Man 2. Would love to 100% that game. Now, what I was considering is, I don't know if I want to do, if I'm specifically doing streams of it, or if I'm going to be doing videos. Either way, they'll be If it's a video, it's like 45 minutes to an hour long content where we focus on doing quests and exploring the city. If it's on stream, we're just going to be vibing really, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for.
Seraph winds at your back, and sunshine to your warm brow. Traveler from below, Kunuvali, keeper of tales, hears your words, and she remembers. In times long ago, in land elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. Newborn he swims besides his many brothers, in sea of endless water. But hated is white, or the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is the contempt, their loathing, that turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls only to rise again, for a merciful God rises him to the heavens, where he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea, to which he cannot return. But in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared. And so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds. And a new sea is born, a home to him alone. Content he gazes below, and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence, he rises up the isle of earth, and guides the people to the cloud sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth, and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaced the cloud, his rage is that of the Vundu. His hunger, that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Kunuvali knows no tale like this.
Oh, that voice. The way I have to move my mouth for it as well. I'm like, my mouth is exhausted. They're doing the Macarena over there. See them in the top left? Top right? I know my directions.
So, according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gift from Bismarck to his people.
Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose. If perhaps a little ungenerous, gods. Eh? But what of you, Alfino? Did you learn aught of value?
Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing.
Sky fishing? My gods, that's it, Alfino. My boy, I could kiss you. You don't want to do that. That's illegal. I didn't know that, that Sid was a Minecraft YouTuber. Not all of them are, though, but a lot have been proven. So, yeah. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure intent, or instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another isle to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use the dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, Reel it in close, enabling our resident Icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Little fail to subdue the creature, we would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. I have faith. Oh, he won't fail. And if anything goes wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well? Not at all. The more the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. While you two need to find me some bait, and not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. Yes, sir. And this is it. So we're on our 6th quest already within the first hour. That's nice. Well, you heard, Sid. We need an island. And, we need an island to bait the hook. By the way of first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sonu. If the Zundu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they are given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. No, I don't want to be mean. You realize I was gonna become mean. Oh, little lady. Moogle morning light. Oh. Damn, man. Did you go to weed college? Alright. I'll focus on those in a momento. So we're about to get one from this quest. And then the other two are right there. And then we just have to find one more physically. Let's say northeast, so that way. Oh, it'll be like near where we enter the Bismarck flight, I believe.
The Temptemonian is upon us.
The Treminant is upon us, my bad.
The White feasts, and the Vondu rejoice in his carnage.
Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you is now, is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs, given form by the Vundu, a false savior, who consumes that which he should rightfully safeguard. Yet it needs not be this way, Chief Sonu. Ow, I just hit my foot against my stool slightly. Yeah, it is not the way, yet it needs not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this imposter, but we must beg of you an island to see it done.
Moats against the tempest. In vain do they struggle. Yet, who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Treminant can turn to the prominent. Very well, Netherlings. When they are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it.
We shall not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, little, let us see now Sid's preparations, and I see how Sid's preparations are progressing. East. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. There it is. Our Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition. And I've taken the liberty of producing a magic field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you've any lingering doubts as to their strength, know they were originally intended to bind dragons. They were not, and they are not found wanting. That's fair. It pleases me to inform you, the Vanu Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. And all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will be actually doing the fighting. Little, let Wedge know when your party is assembled.
I should probably be telling you this, but I don't actually like this plan. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited all at the same time. So tell me, Little, are you ready to hunt the white whale? After you then, Little, all aboard.
Hello, Claire. How are you doing today? Okay, I'm gonna make my way to Eorzea. That's a pretty penny, but you know how it be. I expect this queue, no matter what, to be a little bit longer than rest.
Ah, pretty hair.
Probably FFxiv playing Honkai Star Rail. Oh, you see, Link. Wait a second. That literally is just. That is literally just the hero sword. What the H? Wait, I'm sorry. What was your profile? What the? What are you? Freaking Ting Ting? Whatever his name is, Tingly Boy. Punching bag. I didn't even notice. I'm doing good. At your lunch, I'm away home as well. If you can wait. That I'm down to wait. I'm gonna be doing the story or my job quest technically in the meantime. So. It's time. Let us set the trap. Actually gives me a moment to focus on these because I've just been neglecting these, even though technically they're not mandatory because I don't get any quests out of them at them or any what's it called, any abilities out of it. I still want to keep it up to date because this is my job. So it's him. It's him. See, man, I can't do the voice right now. 1920s newscaster brought to you by Quick Bites. There we go. I don't know why that's what got me into it. That's Blade. Today's news is brought to you by cocaine. Cocaine. It's pretty good, and it'll get you out of being sick. In the early 1900s and 1800s, they were just like, hey, snort this stuff. It helps. Indigestion? Cocaine. Heartburn? A shotgun. By the kami, Momozigo. That scream was loud enough to wake the dead. Small wonder the villain fled with such haste. It wasn't intentional. But what's done is done. Besides, our mission was not merely without fruit. That killer's blade, it is known to me. Some while ago, a wealthy merchant of this land came to Kugane, a port of Hingashi. The man had a fetish for blades, and proceeded to buy up the finest he could find. I chanced to inspect the wares at one of the many swordsmiths. This merchant visited and noted a unique katana marked for delivery to his ship. The selfsame katana the killer wields. Furthermore, according to the shopkeeper, the merchant was a laughable. A lalafell? A wealthy Lalafelian merchant, you say? Well, in this area, there's Gigi Ruju, whom I once entertained with a dance troupe. But for all his vices, he didn't strike me as the serial-killing sort. Be that as it may, this is our sole lead for now. Where do we find this man? At his resort in Casa del Sol, most like. But I am doubtful he's the one we're after. I know I can just TP over.
But I would rather spend less gil than required.
Or than usual. Weed wagon. Who dares to disturb my slumber? Oh, if it isn't the resourceful and surprisingly forgiving adventurer. I've seen you've brought company today. And all of the far eastern persuasion besides. How very exotic. By come, what is it you wish of me? Do you have a fetish for swords? Truly now, yours truly, a suspect in the serial killings. Oh, but of course it is a mistake, and no mistake about it. I do have an inkling as to who the culprit might be. Gurumi Bolurumi. He is your man. He's made fortune in trade, and indulges in extreme excesses, from which, coming from me, is saying something. But most relevant to your investigation is the fact that he is obsessed with all things Far Eastern, and owns an extensive collection of katana. Why, it was just the other day at a social gathering. He was bragging about one of the weapons as it was his firstborn. He said that he wanted to feel what it's like to cut a man down, and we all had a good chuckle, assuming he was speaking in jest. The man did always strike me as touched, but to think that he would actually go and do the deed. To kill simply to satisfy one's own twisted urges. This is no man, but a fiend in man's skin. Master, Jijiruju, we were wrong to suspect you, and humbly beg your forgiveness. Will you tell us where to find this depraved creature?
Oh, in his ship, where he lives. It's at anchor nearby for now. But I should warn you that he recently mentioned of wanting a change of scenery.
Ugh, a ship? It's going to be tough to sneak on board. But if we miss the chance, who knows where there'll be another.
Ho 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 ho! Thank your lucky stars. For it just so happens I received an invitation from Gurumi Balurumi to attend a banquet aboard his, and I quote, vessel of myriad pleasures. You may have it, a small token of my remorse to you, my dear adventurer. Show it to the man's retainer at the pier, and you will be shown to his ship. And you, showmaster, I will lend you my garb, disguised as yours truly. None shall raise an eyebrow were you to have bodyguards in your company. And with that, I bid you success. Gurumi Borlumi is a troublesome business rival, and I shan't shed a tear to his demise.
This man a good taste. Does she have glasses on? She does. We are grateful. Without further ado, then, let us assume our roles and head to the pier. Why do I have a terrible feeling about this? More coming at you at 6. New. Master Jijiruju and company. You do us great honor. The invitation, if I may? All that appears in order. Thank you kindly. If you would care to step aboard, we shall cast off presently. Let us go. This is like a fun ship. Your dedication to your passion is beyond impressive, my lord. Would that we had all your fine taste. Come now. We've scarcely scratched the surface. Save some wonderment for my prized katana. What a weeb. Ah, Master Jijiruju. Always a pleasure. I say, are those samurai I see beside you? A commendable first effort, my lord, but they pale in comparison to my katana collection. I want the sushi that's in front of him. You would flaunt the blades you have used to cut down innocents. Twisted fiend, your reign of terror ends here. You are not Jijiruju, are you? Yet I swear we've met. I would have sworn we've met. Damn right we've met. I'm the would-be prey who screamed his lungs out. Ah, yes, from the other night. You see, 'tis well and good that I admire a blade upon a stand, but it is truly but its place is truly in one's hand. This I discovered to my sheerest ecstasy. The law is too good for the likes of you. You shall face the selfsame end you have visited upon innocence. I want the swoosh. Not only do you sneak in uninvited, into a private gathering, you make violent threats against an upstanding citizen. It seems I have no choice but to summon the guards. Now, let us step aside and pray put on a show. I have a reputation to uphold, as a host to uphold, my man. That is a demon. Astrigan Koi, time to work for your keep. It's him, the cowboy. That is no way to hold a katana. You are no true samurai. I like how that's the exact stance we use, though. Like there's a difference. A samurai is just a swordman. What fights with a katana? And this champion gladiator is gonna show you how it's done. You heard that, little? The difference is lost on this man. We must free him from his ignorance. Hold it. I've a mind to savor this. We shall save you for last. Let us warm the deck with an opening act. Who the hell are you guys? Where'd you come from? For now, we enjoy the spectacle. I too shall observe. You are alone. You alone are more than enough for these false shinobi.
My brain was breaking.
Have him, Kirisuti? I'm just like butchering the words like Kurisuti. This is part of your training. Finish them swiftly, my people. Put that back on just so I can keep gathering some king key. You're tough, I'll give you that. But how will you face against my pet?
Feeding time, my pretty.
'Tis a fiend who resorts, to using a beast like yours. It's a... Oh, that's right, he wants me to deal with the false shinobi. Wait, oh wait, he has the false shinobi? I don't know. I hit the wrong button. No, my beautiful pet! No more games. Time to unleash the samurai right then. Let us take some heads. Finally, the last act of this gaudy circus. Am I right? Such clumsy strokes. Seeing it fair makes mine eyes bleed. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing today, my friend? Damn, he died with the explosions. That's actually kind of funny. No, it is not supposed to play out like this. The banquet is over. Come, Little, we give chase. This is as far as you go. Who are you? I got ill, so I can do. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear. Hopefully it's nothing like horrible. Hopefully, you know, it was some good rest, some tea, some good soup. Feel better. I'm doing alright. I'm very sore. Had Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada, so a little exhausted from that. We got a lot of food in the fridge, though, so got a lot of leftovers from both sides of the family. I am Musosai. And beside me is my pupil, Little. We seek out the wicked and exact justice upon them. Musosai, the legendary swordman whose tales I heard in Kugane? Small wonder my guys didn't stand a chance. But even legends bleed. And with my transcendent katana, I am more than a match for you. Come, this blade shall drink deep in your lifeblood. Unrepented fiend, you belong not in a jail, but in hell. Say your prayers to whatever kami you keep. You needn't befoul your blade with scum such as this. We have accomplished our goal of excising evil. And for that, I am glad. But this outing leaves much to be desired for your training. For you see, a samurai learns best when he faces a fellow samurai of equal skill. Alas, they are hard to come by in this land. And a pretender, such as whom you faced, is no substitute. Ooh, we did it. Pats on the back for everybody, especially me. Now, what's this about you being a legend back home? 'Tis ancient history. Whatever I may have been in the past, now I am, but as you see me, an old man long past his prime.
Well done, my friends. You have rid us of a depraved monster.
His was a brutal end, but it was no more than he deserved. Justice well served indeed. Rest assured, this mess will be cleaned up. As they say, what happens in Del Sol stays in Del Sol. We're in your debt, my lord. I think we're just talking about a dead body. Just casual, you know, just what it is. Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts.
Well, Musosai, are you alright? You need some cocaine?
Or whatever they would use as medicine back in the 20s.
Or not, I shall be fine. My endurance is not as it once was, is all.
Come, my friends, let us move on to wherever the wind shall blow. The winds blow, 'twould seem, to the forest. Mamuzigo, pray lead on.
The forest? You mean Gridania? Oh dear, I mean, of course. Right this way. Samurai.
Are you gonna be... Okay, I was gonna be like, are you writing this as a, samurai as well? Going down that lovely, paladin. I was gonna say white mage. I'm not gonna deny that. That was quick. Yeah. What's been more, like, depraved recently? Is it tank or is it healer? What if there was no wind at that time? Then he'll just like blow on his hand and be like, oof. It seems the wind comes from within me, and then he's like talks about his long battle with depression, which would be very interesting, honestly, actually. They have the new gear, let's go! I love the new, what's it called? New PvP gear, looks so good. I like the crop top kind of stance, though. I haven't looked at everyone's adventure play yet. Fellow samurai is a scholar main. Wee. Ah. There's no more wind. These are such a pain to do solo at level 80 because I have no one to tank split off with. Yeah. It is pretty annoying on that one. Does this count? It does. Ouchie. It's actually been a while since I've done this one unsynced as well. Or I've done this one synced, I should say. Ouchie.
Whee!
And down he goes. Boing, 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 boing. The key to Eorzea.
Another crystal shall be reclaimed. Two more to go.
Warring light, beloved. Hydaelyn, all made one. Darkness, light to none known. Hark, receiver, blessing, small.
That's very bright.
Mommy's talking to us again.
Hey, Hydaelyn, you going through a tunnel or something? Like you're breaking up. Do you have coverage across the country? She doesn't got Verizon Wireless, obviously.
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him.
Not expect that voice, honestly. Forgot that's what you
How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Damn.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
Hey, fight your own battles, old man. True.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck.
Well, we know you wouldn't be able to do it because your people aren't strong enough, so.
Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
See, now that's a satellite.
Why am I goopy still? Get this goop off me.
I clicked off screen for a second.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
I mean, All Might has a heroic laugh. So there's one guy that has a heroic one. Everyone else, the heroes get the brave speeches. The villains get the fun laugh. So you know the villains are enjoying themselves a lot more. Yeah, Christopher Sabbath does play a lot of villains. What, he did Vegeta, right? Vegeta or Piccolo? I don't know, he did someone in DBZ. He's in Steins Gate. Banger series, BT Dubs, banger. I'm like winding my arm, like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I love, my dog's actually named after Ruby, so. I actually didn't know that he was in Ruby, though. Forgive me, little. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. Because Dr. Watts. Oh, really? I have to rewatch or I'm gonna have to start watching Ruby again then. I haven't watched in years, but I've seen that the animation got a lot better, so I'm very happy about that. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. The jingle bells? But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Thank you, buddy. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and preventing the Vanu's land from being consumed in doing so. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. Animation got better, and the studio Rooster Teeth had... Oh, yeah, no, I know... Yeah, I've been a fan of Rooster Teeth and, like, Achievement Hunter and stuff for a long while. And I know that they've gone through some heavy shit in, like, accusations, horrible workplace scenarios. I hope they get better, because they do make good content, but the environment that's around isn't always the best. So though they did like kind of split the content a little bit differently, and Dog Bark does have like some interesting stuff going on with it, because I do love Michael and Fredo and Trevor. I haven't watched many stuff with Joe on it, so. Let's go inform Chief Sunu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Stand still.
Wait, something is amiss.
Oh, more cutscenes with voices. Hush, no!
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
It is kind of interesting though that the voice actress or the voice actor of Ruby, Lindsay Jones, is doing VTubing stuff on Twitch now as Ruby. So, if you guys ever want to see Ruby IRL,
There I was,
technically,
expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Varys. Yo, man, stanced.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
Second best, the Gatus, absolutely.
Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Aziz's Lar as well. Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
No, we're more into murdering them.
You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last. Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view. The fate of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world. "'Tis my solemn charge as Emperor to bring the Icons to heel. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it."
Yeah. We don't have, like, our peak strength anywhere close to that yet.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Great, you killed the Vanu as well.
Where did that come from?
The sky? Dummy.
Take cover!
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
We got dial-up internet? Big boat. He's like, my men just died. Anyways.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
So Garlemald too has designs on Azizla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
You know. Why not? There was so much promise, but it's a little given. I got 2 more here, and then do I have... Here we haven't gone at all yet. Here's complete. Here's not complete. I need to finish off the Churning Mists map. And this one. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald, Varys Zos Galvis, in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the centurion spoke. Forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of Imperial forces as well. I have yet to appraise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. Okay, let me grab these real quick. Big man running. Do we? I haven't done Stormblade in a while, so I don't really remember.
Ganu Valley cannot escape unending thunderstorms of buzzing bugs, and desires sleep more than rain during summer drought. Ganu Valley has idea to soothe bugs, droning, but delirious from exhaustion. Nevertheless, Netherling, go in Ganu Valley's stead. To east lies Gurgle Grass.
That's a word.
Which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast on Wamoracampa meat. Netherling brings Ganuvali 3. Storm is in ears reduces to dull drizzle.
Car. I'm just gonna grab the other one really quick as well. Nyum. Oh, true.
Netherlings come in fortuitous as late season rains. Gunavanu and Gunavanu's family faces desperate times. His brother verges on failing Zundu's rite of passage again. Vanu in Okzundu must undergo rite of passage for respect of others in tribe. Otherwise, no better than nestlings. Brother fails in trials 7 times, must try for 8th time soon. 8 times, no Vanu ever fails trial 8 times. If brother fails again, gale of laughter from others in tribes, shame family until sun in sky no longer burns. Gunavanu sees Netherling help others like wind, which brings steed to bloom. Gunavanu would ask for his help as well. Rite of passage rules, very strict, but Gunavanu has plan. Rules forbid aid from other members of tribe, but says nothing of Netherlings help my brother and quell impending storm. Of derision our family faces. Brother's name is Gunavanu, and he roosts. Gunavunu.
Wait, isn't your name the exact same thing?
Knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanu and seek him out, or Gunavanu stays nestling forever.
I guess there is a slight difference. I don't know who I have to talk to here. Gunu versus Guna. Let's go. Wee. Of the music in here, you got like that perfect like cowboy fit on as well. I'm just like,
Oh, look, land.
oh wait, do I have to talk to someone over here first before he pops up? I'll do that one later. I don't know, I think I have to go back to town really quick. Oh, right there. That guy.
Gunuvanu, never where he should be. While other Vanu work, Gunuvanu soars like griffin in his dreams. Kanuvun Vanu, not sees him since sunrise.
Yeah.
Netherling finds Gunuvanu easily, like under every tree in village. Gunuvanu follows shade as sunset follows sunrise. Say Gunuvanu wake up, and Netherling come to know true meaning of panic.
Yeah, it's just like that natural, like, oh, yeah, I know where the boy is. We have to talk to. Who's that other one? Ganuvali.
I'm gonna cut you. Netherlings seek out Gunuvanu. He is skilled at 2 things, finding shade for napping and running away when Chief gives work. Newborn hatchling works harder than him.
Hehehe. Doobu doobu. Doobu doobu. Yeah, now he's at the thing. Oh, wait. Wake up. Ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Gunuvanu. Awake, yes, he is. Gunuvanu works hard. Anotherling? No wings, fleshy beak, not Vanu.
Yeah. Oh, it's all like rolling still. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
What? Gunuvanu's brother sends Netherling to help with rite of passage? Gunuvanu passed rite and is no longer a nestling? Heaven's shrine on Gunuvanu this day. Worry not, failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. Oh, but now with Netherling's help, Gunuvanu casts off weight and soars higher than any in Oxundu imagines.
Thanks, guy. Yeah, isn't this like the beginning of the... No, that doesn't begin that, actually. So times any... Oh yeah. Good for the lad. I actually didn't know that's where I would sit here. That's really cute. Alright, where do I need to go? Go you far. Biddy, 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 biddy. How is this somehow I mean, I'm leaning over, but still. I like how for once I'm actually seeing something that someone else would probably struggle with. So your eyes are, not leveled. Has anything to do with tribal stuff? Oh, okay. For some reason I thought that was what led into the tribal stuff. New. I know there's one over there. Oh, they're both down here now. Boing. Okay. Thank you, game. Awesome. So that to there, or I guess there, over to Okizumbu. Actually, wait, I don't have the ability to fly. I was be like, I can fly. No, I can't. Actually, no, it'd probably be smarter then. I'm just gonna grab the... Is that a mechanical Sin Eater?
Sleepless nights may Ganu Valley's mind. Maelstrom of fog. Does Netherling bring plants Ganu Valley seeks?
Yes.
Netherling brings...
No, it's just an armor line. Oh, okay. Fair.
Netherling brings rest at last. Ganu Valley's troubles become sustenance for gurgle grass. And big wheel of nature turns without hindrance.
Wonderful. Paladin mount for doing 360 level 60 plus dungeons. Interesting. Do only tanks have like those, or do other jobs as well have like special jobs and shit? Special jobs, special mounts. My brain doesn't work, guys. Only tanks can mount from achievements. Damn. I mean, maybe that'll change in the future. Who knows? But fair. Tanks do kind of have a stressful job. Thank the 12 you're alive, little. When the battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alfino. What in the seven hells happened out there? This. First the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow, and now the goddamn Emperor pays us a visit? What is this? A procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? I mean, not exactly. No one so notable, Master Garland. I'm happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Sonu sends his warmest regards, little. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have, no more to fear from the Empire, for the present, at least. Had the Emperor truly, been intent on their extermination, Akzundu would already have been leveled. Plainly, Varus is only interested in the reaching Azizla. In reaching. Brain froggy no work. Speaking of which, are you ready to continue this chase? The Enterprise is as well. Shall we? Let's go. I need to do the game reset. I'm just gonna do it here. I'm gonna let the 20 go by. Back open. I almost opened up Dead by Daylight by accident. I have not actually done the 6.5 stuff yet. I was planning on doing that over the weekend, but forgot that Thanksgiving was a thing, and then on Saturday or on Sunday, which was like my only day like really home, I was just too exhausted to do anything, so I just sat and watched movies. The new ally raid is fun. I have all the arsenals. We do a very good luck. Hell yeah. I've actually been seeing a lot of people like give flack to the new alliance raids. I've been loving them. Like, I don't know if it's just like a little easier to please me at times than it is for some people, but I don't really have a negative thing to say about Endwalker, really. Obviously not saying any spoilers or anything, but I've enjoyed all that's been brought through from it so far. Hello, Lady Yona Liz. How you doing? How's your day been? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, like, that's why we have savages. That's why we have, you know, all those things. Thank you for the sub. That popped up. No audio for me, but I saw it on the side. Ha ha ha. I don't know. Most things are pretty decent until you get to the savager. Yeah, like, I was actually talking to my cousin about this yesterday because Final Fantasy 14 is going on to Xbox next year, and he was like, how is the game when it comes to casuals? And I'm like, did I say 16 or 14? Whatever. 14 is going to the Xbox next year. I'm like, it's very casual friendly. You can be hardcore if you want, but it's very easy for someone just to casually play. One's being most vocal and disappointed about, which is kind of geeky a little bit. It especially sucks. Like, I get when content creators say it sometimes, honestly, because they're like, they want more challenging content so their viewers have more to watch, which I guess also does help them and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, we have savages, we have, you know, other forms of content in this game that can be done. You gotta work under the assumption as well that Endwalker was mainly developed during COVID, so it's not gonna be like Shadowbringers, but it's still a top tier story. So like, it sucks to see the hate. Everyone's entitled to their opinion when it comes to it, obviously, but there's still, I feel like, a place of like deep love for the game. That's why they're being very critical, but sometimes there's things being too critical. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indication by the beam of light emitting from that key, by the key. If Azaz's Law lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Solil may have a lead on us, but she's no enterprise. We'll catch them, you'll see. Onto the ship we go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Onto the ship we go. Bam, 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 bam.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again. Least of all under these circumstances.
Yup. Oh, God.
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sas Junius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home
How
on the
different it
battlefield
went.
and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emeric.
Only taken 1 or 2 aspects of the game will get easily bored. We don't get 10 dungeons per
It was
patch.
his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him. But I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons.
She wanted to get with him.
He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it.
Like I told my cousin, like, if you play the game, there's a lot of content to do.
I came to realize that I had found a man worth following.
No, not really.
And a new home besides.
Emeric's hot.
When
like,
I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emeric, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emeric. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I'll continue that,
I have long been of the opinion that
like
those who
player
dwell in
thought
the past
later.
risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Aww.
Hold on, everyone!
So like I told my cousin, I'm like, hey, you start playing the game, there's a lot of content for you to do. But once you eventually get caught up, it might slow down a little bit. But you have a lot of other things that you can go for. A bunch of achievements. You can play every job on one character. You can do crafting stuff.
I think that's it!
Like, there's a lot to enjoy. And he's very excited to try it in the future. Which I'm so excited for, because the more people I get to play this game, the better.
Chief. Is that... Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
What was that?
I hope they bring cross-region some
sort of
time-ish
barrier.
soon.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller!
Sid, it's no use! We must return to Ishgard and find another way!
God damn it all! Why do the Allagans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
You know. Because they're complex and unusual fellows. Restrictions on though, otherwise crowding in the already populated servers could get really bad. Yeah. That would definitely do it. We've barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they can say. I can only presume that the Soliel passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain the Vanu's, why the Vanu called it a key. Yes. It's very true. Whipping my arm around. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feel like if they put like a limit on what you're able to do, but like you can remove the Sprout logo, which is the thing. So do you think it would be people who finished the most recent expansion can do the travel? Well, you aren't just creating a character to buy a house or something, then doing everything on a populated server? Yeah. I should have a friend ask me, it's like, why do you still have your Sprout logo? I'm like, I don't know. I'm technically not a Sprout anymore. Like, in my personal being, but my Warrior of Light, that is Little Frog, is a Sprout. He don't know what he's doing fully. He doesn't know what's in store for him. Canonically, he's still a little dumb. Yeah, I don't get why. I mean, I guess the Dynamis people are going to Crystal so they can be with their friends and everything. But, like, they're all Sprouts. They just force people to do MSQ, or it wouldn't be dead. Yeah. I was actually considering making my character on Dynamis originally. But then I was like, I'll do Diabolos. I'll stick on Crystal. I'll go Diabolos. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azazla. But even without it, I must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Oh, you'll just transfer to any... Yeah. And I'm good with... I read with a friend on Dynamis. It's an over hour wait. Jesus. Well, like, that's why I ended up going with, like, Diabolos and the Crystal Data Center. It's like, my main is on Ether, because Cactar. And I was like, oh, the Dynamis ones could be good, but I'm like, wait, they're really dead. I know the player, like, there's not many on there still. So, let me just stick on, like, Crystal or something. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he'll show you in. Is there a ship ticket or take me to... Get some rest? Okay, my boy. Hope the sleep goes well for you. Hope the rest goes good. Hope you're feeling better tomorrow or the days after. Keep hydrated. Yeah. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
People say Dynamis is dead, yet all the houses are bought. Yeah. It is a little weird. I wanted to... Oh, I can't look at the Anya. I guess people were just like, I'm making a character over here, having a house, and then like you said, they just transfer elsewhere to play. But I managed to get a house in Kugane. Lucky boy. I wonder if... I kind of have like the goal to get a house at a point. Lost to inactivity a month or two ago. No! But yeah, if, like that's like the thing where it can't be helped. In some cases, like if you're not able to get the sub and everything. But, like, still sucks. Sorry to hear that though. Got a medium house in Ul'dah. Very nice. Take care, Daniel. Have good rest, my lad. Dun 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 dun. You're returning, sir.
Sir Aymeric will love to see you down below.
Voiced cutscene, please. My throat's starting to hurt.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allagans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Potentially.
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
By putting a sword
We
through
create
it.
a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune
Wanna
favors the
stab it out?
righteous, eh?
Yup.
Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
I got a door. Okay then. The thing just said Ohio on it. That can't be allowed. No.
Welcome back, Little. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? So you arrived at Aziz's Law, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier? Typical. But it's not all bad news. I made some progress in search of our friends. Don't worry, Little. We'll get to Aziz's Law yet.
Where am I at? I got 4 more quests I'd say I'd do before I potentially unstream. Maybe. When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Turpin to have the tunnel searched. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Monfilia, Thancred, and Y'shtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I do not think what it might be. We shall depart at once. Tatru, let Urianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir. Let's go. Now, what I'm gonna quickly do... I mean, how big is the TP? It's not horrible, but... I can just go to Gridania, finish off Blood on the Deck, fly over to Ul'dah. Have my little so-and-so done. Oh, how's your, you said you got all the, orchestra rolls, but how's your journey with or your quest for the mounts going? I just make it look like I know what I'm doing. That's mood, brother. A nation at one with the forest. Simply being here is salve for the soul. Yet, even amidst the searching, even amidst such seeming serenity, untold wickedness may lurk. Until such time as we find it, pray continue applying yourself to our art. I like the hiccups. Right. Then I'll go making inquiries at once. I don't do current hard content like Savage and Yasha's. Ah, fair. That's the only way that you can get them, right? Alright, I'll do those later. Fair. See, those, I'm so excited to do the Eden mounts. Because they're really good. You sold the Alexander ones? Nice. Huh? A triple triad I don't know why that's actually popping up for me there. That's interesting. Speed boost. Alexander primes. Big hit that normally needs tank LB3 to the face's dancer was fun. Oh my god. Cute. Simple but cute. Nice. You have your low glass on. Like, do you have like something like looks like you were blind for a second? It was left with like 10k. Oh, Jesus. And you get like 100k plus minimum there. Because unsynced. Power of light. We're grateful for your assistance, Marshal Turpin.
You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you.
Yeah.
Gotta remember that he's 200k-ish. Damn. Gotta always remember that. He is the one. His Japanese voice actor is Link. Or his voice actor is... Yeah, the Japanese voice actor is Link. Because we don't really get other stuff. What the hell is that in the tree over there? Yeah. Super duper echo.
Forgive my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk, he just makes sounds. I will forever do like a little Link sound effect when he's talking. Yes, of course.
As per your request,
I had, oh boy, smooching time. So I don't know why that popped into my head. Has anyone played, like, the CD Link games? I forget what the system was called, but, like, oh, God, they were so weird. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered difficulty. I couldn't hit enough to my... An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed.
Yeah.
The mineral concerns cooperation. However, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded a battered body of a dozen crystal braves. Phillips CDI. I will not mention more, lest the trauma returns. Thank you. Oh,
You must die.
those games were, something.
Go on.
Yeah.
Be at ease, Master Alfino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this.
Y'shtola's won.
I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. It's a stick. Tis I did surmise, judging by the etheric imprints that lingereth yet upon the swan, it hath assuredly been employed in casting a most uncommon magic.
Namely?
The very first that man did conceive to traverse the great distance, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream. Flow. She used a period spell. Stupid joke. The spell entaileth the reduction, the corporeal form, into its, constitutive, ether. Constituent? Ether? That the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. Which of all would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Sharlayan forbade the use of a spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course, for every mage who came safe unto his destination. Another would be sent adrift in the life stream, never to emerge.
What? No. No, you can't mean.
But be not downcast, my friends, for there is hope yet. 'Tis like that Y'shtola passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To Sildith evacuation site. Then, our thanks to your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I pray for Y'shtola's safe return.
Yeah.
Just gonna do a little spin slash. I need to finish, Tears of the Kingdom still. Wee. Big. That's like terrifying to see following behind. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Evidence of Ystola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. I like how I can hear the music through this as well. The trail leadeth to the north and east, unto the bosom of the Heavensward. Are you certain? Aye, no mistaking it. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. Thither hath Y'shtola journeyed. And yet, the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she's still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the Lycium is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger over long in the midst of this maelstrom, and ether from that and the ether that formeth one soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. So we can just snap in the air and, you know. We have no time to waste, Eorzea. Pray explore all possible options for the reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Little Tatru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. She goes. I see the 400. You look interesting. That's a cute fit you got on. There's also some really cute hair. This is why female characters are more enjoyable to make in this game at times. So everything looks better on them. You almost always create female characters. I usually do in most things. Like, my quote-unquote main on this, even though it's just my raid character at this point, is female Ahri. My character that I made originally to do a run through with a bunch of friends, female Ahri. My personal character in Baldur's Gate, female Drow. I usually prefer like the clothing and stuff, like any like shooters. I usually use a female character. Apex, Lifeline, Mad Maggie, Cyberpunk, female. Voice acting is better with the female character though, apparently, so that's mainly why I went about it. I made a really good looking male, but the female voice actor is apparently much better. Oh, little fella. Ensem the Wise. Even when I played World of Warcraft, I had a female, orc as my main. At least when I was on the Horde side, when I was on the Alliance, I was a male dwarf. It is said that the elementals perceive the light stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are able to appeal to them for the assistance, we must needs to do so through their chosen, the Pajal. I used a night elf, I think, a few times, and Drainy, however you pronounce it, as well. The last time I played, I was a female dragon, whatever they're called. I was an evoker thing, which is like one of the only times I was like, oh, I actually am really enjoying this. Like, I enjoy the game, but like on my own, I was like, oh, this is really fun. And then I got bored. Stop playing in Pandora. Yeah, I never played WoW when I was younger. I was a I tried the trial for a little bit with one of my cousins. But he and I were more of a what's it called? RuneScape. We were more into RuneScape at the time. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Connie Senna without delay. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seatseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. Yeah. I mean, I did enjoy playing Classic WoW. Like, when they did the re-release of old content. I, for some reason, found that more enjoyable than retail, but obviously there's more to do in retail, so. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. You go back and play Classic for a few months, but it started to attract the same people that made retail bad. Yeah. That's fair. You kind of don't want those people around most of the time because, you know, it's kind of what's kicking the fun out of most things, so. I just stopped kind of playing because with 14, I don't get tired of it. I just, like, I'll take, like, my breaks in there so I don't burn out. With WoW, even with breaks, going back, I was like, wow, I'm not really enjoying this anymore. That's why when, like, the dragon stuff came out, I was like, I'll try it again. And the Evoker, the dragons, were really fun. But then I lost interest again. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. As you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However, yeah, I canceled my sub for a while, I think like 7 times. Damn. Fair. I only bought like a sub as I saw fit. I think I've bought like 4 subs in total. There's only one time that I was like, I'm buying a sub because I really want to. Not out of like a, I want to play this with friends, but more of like a, I personally just want to play.
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
Go on.
That being?
In perceiving the world around him,
Cataclysm?
man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Y'shtola.
ending stream after this this
Nay,
quest as well, by the way.
They must needs
I'm
be
getting very
presented
hungry.
with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Let's go. We're getting wifey back. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Ymitra. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of Saint Quenic. Anyways, she spends most of her time around Apkalu Falls. From what I recall, let's look for her there. Let's go. We go here, and then we run around. And then we go whoop. Hello, Johannes, or Yothus? What am I missing? I don't have the Death Claw, and I don't have this. So let's grab Death Claw. There we go. Got all the things that I needed unlocked. Done. Or at least for the moment. I kind of forget what it looks like when I'm on that, so I'm kind of going to put that there. Probably my favorite mount that I have is the Fey Gwibber. My mount page looks so sad.
Yes. Is there something you require?
Lady Yamitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino Levier, and this is Tataru Taru.
So you're my sister's comrades in the Signs of the Seventh Dawn? When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola. But all mine efforts were to no avail. I know why, a forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what is done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. I kind of want to finish off these and like leave the last 15 as like one set of streams, I guess. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. Yeah. I usually have Scholar leveled up by now, but not Summoner. So, I've never really met her. Like, unless I was doing like post-game stuff. But it's really interesting to see that like there's all these characters that you interact with that could have a different string of lines if you played the game slightly different, which is cool because that shows there's variety for people. I hope this will be enough for the elements. Come, let us make for Evershade at once.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
wife. Summoner is really fun, though. Especially now with the big boys. Yo, sis is in the nude.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Cat burrito. Capuito, capuito, capuito. That man has the most important job ever. He is the luckiest character in the entire series.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
I know. He deserves it. You know what? Lost in the live stream. I got 2 quests. I can easily do these, I think.
Oh, Y'shtola. Sniff, sniff. Smells like cat. Just seeing her face again, it's... I've been so worried.
Ah. The white mage.
Y'shtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in hopes that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to receive them for me? One is with the Leather Workers Guild, the other's with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Jiva and Brother Isumiyan. They ought to take care of for you.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Musasai. Let's see. We'll go to the leather workers first, because why not? Bum, 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 bum. What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall. Here to receive an order? From Mrs. Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by, However did that girl come by? Chimerical hide. Anyway, you need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seems she had neither. Ah. And I love that all of these are just like different interactions here and there. Nice outfit you got there, friend. That's not a door. Oh yeah, Tatsu's got that money on her. She's got money that it makes like Elon and what's his name? Bill Gates. That's it. She makes them look broke. Did not mean to hit Sentel. 9-2 click. Adventure plate. It's like that rich person who once a week goes out to a random street corner and begs for money. Yeah, absolutely. Greetings, little. I trust you've been well. Is there aught you require of me? Ah, yes, Mistress Tataru's orders as requested. It has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Well, it's a good thing that you're just a conjurer, not a white mage. Bong, 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 bing, bong. Yeah, and now he's just still like a little sad wizard. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Yes, I do. Ooh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Jiva is a master among masters. He's like 300 years old or something, which is crazy. Yeah, and he's still just a conjurer. The staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, little. I can't wait to see what Y'shtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well. The conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Hello, Blindy.
Y'shtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru.
Yup.
You are safe. Thank the 12.
Hey, Nouvier, absolutely.
Something has changed about you, Elphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Let her talk.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least.
Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You are the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alpha No. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alpha No I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
Yeah, they all owe her, like, major coin.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would
That's
seem I have
what
been
the
away
true
for some
plot of
while.
Dawntrail is. It's for us to get money
Yes,
so we
much
can
and
pay
more
back
happened during your absence.
Tataru.
At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
The difficult Tataru is gonna be
A means to prise open a hole in
100%.
an Alagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Onward to Sharlayan. And then get into Idleshire before I end the stream, I think. I want the next, like, 15 quests, which 58 to 60, to all be in the next stream. Yay, got level 60. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. Let's go! foghorn sound effect. I don't got one of those. Should actually just be in Discord with the soundboard that they have. However, Matoya refused to join the Exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. One of my favorite areas ever, for some reason. One of my favorite places. Though Eorzea and I were born in Sharlayan, our days were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to become a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us an opportunity to pay my master a visit. Ahem. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Yeah, that little Lala to the left. Left to the left. Everything you own in the back to the left. In the back. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, Musosai. To do your stuff at a later point. A new glowy weapon, let's go. New. Jack-o'-lantern woman. I'm still not sure what I want to do for the Halloween episode. I might play Phasmophobia? Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of little Y'shtola, myself, Tatru. Pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir. First, let us make for Tailfeather. Wow, man. Oh, they're right there. The little sheep! I love it. How do you get that one? That's like one that I've wanted to get for so long. A long soak in the life stream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. I got the hiccups. I believe I am sufficiently through the Moogle event, I think. It's from Firmament. Okay. Let us continue to the west, Sharlayan. Let's continue west of Sharlayan. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive in the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. We must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Do some crafting. Oh, I haven't seen what this one looks like in a while. I guess so. I want to be my little fella still. Where do I have to go? All the way over there? Holy shit. Oh, is that a Sin Eater eye? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. That's the corpse husband, right?
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Matoya dwells on the far side of Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. So I believe Friday will be my next 14 stream. And that will be where... Creepy Storyline, I need to do the Palace of the Dead to get more of it. Yeah.
It's the bunny.
Oh, it's like literally just all the way to Idleshire. Nice. Yeah, so I think Friday will be the next 14 stream, which I believe will be the end of main Heavensward, and then we'll be beginning what's it called? Post MSQ afterwards on Monday, Tuesday. I likely won't be joining you then. My only days off are Tuesday and Thursday. That's fair. Hopefully, your day off has been good then. I think this way would be better. It's a wall. I can't wait to get that mount in the future. I know that one is Endwalker stuff, so be a little bit of time, but I haven't looked to see if there's any to the west.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, southwest. Oh. I was like south. I was looking physically down, not like south on the map. It's like, not down there. think it's at the top of those stairs, so... Oh yeah, it's all the way up there, huh? What game? You're gonna jump now. Evil coral, girdle, evil girdle. What? If you think about it, I've just hit reversed 60 or reverse 90, so that's nice. I thought their name was CISO for a sec, or like their plan was CISO, not lewd. Knowledge seeks no man. It says the motto of Sharlayan engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Sharlayan journeyed across the sea to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and a settlement prospered. But so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's greatest city-states. Alas, the glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to Sharlayan, Sharlayan has become an empty husk of her old former self.
Uplander is mistaken. Sharlayan has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory.
Hey, buddies. Goblins? Are they here to plunder the city?
Uplander is mistaken. Muchly. We are not thieves. Our place is home.
Goblin tribe quest Wayne Roy. Your home? When I last looked, it was mine and Alfino's. We were born here.
When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplander gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers.
My friends, please, we did not come to dispute your claim on this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding.
If that is true, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement.
I like that this is one of the few places you can actually ride a mountainside. But obviously doesn't exactly last too long. I'll look at that later.
Shock. Here is Heart of Settlement, name of Idleshire. Idleshire.
What have we got here? Guests?
Greetings to you. I'm Alfino Levier, and may I introduce my companions, Little Frog and Yashtola.
We have journeyed far in search of a friend, and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapse, you weren't looking for a detour, and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right?
That is the short of it, aye.
This place, Idleshire, I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, when all them precious artifacts lying about, 'twas only a matter of time afore treasure hunter like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobi friends were already settled.
At first, Gobis and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobis and hunters have joined hands to build great new nation.
So, that is what happened after we Charlians departed. So, so you're local. Huh. No hard feelings, I hope. But all these nice buildings and no one to live in them felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place right, to rights, and things have been going well for the most part. But it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left laying around are a bloody nuisance. And then there's the Illuminati harassing us day and night.
Shock. Slowfix has bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes. Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river.
Well, I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people.
Katana.
Also got Wondrous Tales. That sweet XP. Hell yeah. Okay, this one's like more casual looking. Nice. Alright. This is where stream shall end. Aw, look at her. Just sitting. Just chilling. Alright. Let me give you a little bow. I'll be live again tomorrow to do Baldur's Gate. Then on Thursday, Baldur's Gate again. Friday is when we finish off 14's Heavensward main story, I believe. Claire, Daniel, and Gloomy lurking. Anyone else who's lurking, thank you guys for hanging out. Wait. I forgot. Lady Yona, Liz, thank you for also sticking around. Again, be live tomorrow, Baldur's Gate. So, hope everyone has a good night. Take care. Have some food. Enjoy whatever you guys are going to get doing. And I'll see you then. So, take care. Make sure to sub, like the stream, whatever. And bye-bye.